With so many projects happening as part of Victoria's big build, people often ask, what is the West Gate Tunnel project? It starts with West Gate Freeway widening, all the way from the M80 to the West Gate Bridge. There's going to be express lanes that go direct from the M80 all the way to the bridge, and there'll be lanes to get into the tunnel and to get on and off the freeway. We're also building on and off ramps to Hyde Street. Heading inbound, the West Gate Tunnel starts just before Williamstown Road. It heads underground underneath Yarraville and comes out just before the Maribyrnong River. It then heads over the river on a bridge and connects with an elevated road all the way above Footscray Road. And then it links up with CityLink, Dynon Road, Wurundjeri Way and Footscray Road. It's going to have connections to the port at Mackenzie Road with on and off ramps, and also at Appleton Dock Road with on and off ramps. We're building 14 kilometres of new and improved bike lanes, 9 kilometres of new and improved noise walls, and 5 MCGs worth of new open space. It's a massive project that stretches all the way from Laverton North to Docklands. It will provide trucks with a 24-hour direct route to the port and take them off local streets. It will make trips from the west into the city even quicker, and it will get you home sooner so that you can spend more time where you want to be. We're talking with Daryl Hickmott from the West Gate Tunnel project about the ins and outs of the tunnels.
Initially, there's one TBM that will be launched, followed by the second one. From here in Footscray, they'll head south down towards the West Gate Freeway, with the outbound tunnel rising just on the east side of Millers Road. The inbound tunnel will dive just near Williamstown Road and come up in Footscray. We end up with a total of about 4 kilometres.
Michael oversees the part of the project that connects with the city.
There's 3 main city connections that the tunnel provides: Dynon Road, Wurundjeri Way and Footscray Road. The Wurundjeri Way extension will run along behind the rail tracks. It'll actually come to an intersection. You'll be able to take a left at that intersection and access the tunnel. If you're on CityLink, there's no need to get off. There'll be a brand new ramp flying over the top of the existing CityLink connecting to Footscray Road. It's all freeway, no stopping, so if you're southbound on the Tulla, you can just continue on through above Footscray Road and into the new tunnel. You'll go through the tunnel and then you'll come out at the West Gate Freeway. You can go on the outside lanes where you have all your turn-off options. One of the great aspects of this project is first-class connections to the Port of Melbourne. At the moment, currently see trucks trawling through the streets of Yarraville. That need will be removed. There'll be an entry and an exit on Mackenzie Road, which is right alongside the Maribyrnong River. The trucks will be able to exit the port straight away without going through any residential streets and vice versa. Further up, there'll be another option, so trucks wanting to access the other end of the port will be able to enter at Appleton Dock Road, and vice versa, they'll be able to exit out of Appleton Dock Road onto the freeway into the tunnel.
Demi is a project engineer working on the West Gate Freeway part of the project.
From a construction perspective, it's a very complex project. Just over there, we have the inbound portal. So that's the start of the tunnel heading east. From that point, you'll go in underground, underneath Yarraville, popping out at the Port of Melbourne. This part of the West Gate Freeway, we have the Hyde Street ramps connecting the West Gate Freeway with Hyde Street, allowing truck access as an alternative to the tunnel for trucks to access the port. Some trucks can't go in the tunnel due to maybe the loads they're carrying or the height. The eastbound one will be an off-way ramp from the freeway, and the westbound will be an on-ramp.
Paul Smith is a traffic engineer. He manages network impacts during construction, ensuring that traffic keeps moving while the project is built.
The tunnel will take about 29 to 30,000 vehicles off the West Gate Bridge per day. We've got the widening of the freeway from 8 lanes to 12 lanes. What we've done is set it up such that there are 3 lanes in the outer, 3 lanes in the express lanes. There shouldn't be too much lane changing, so the freeway is more efficient. We're also strengthening all the existing bridges along the West Gate Freeway to cater for larger trucks, essentially, trying to be more efficient in the way we move freight. It allows us to provide truck bans and extend those truck curfews on some of those residential streets.
The West Gate Tunnel will provide trucks with a 24-hour direct route to the port, and it will make trips from the west into the city even quicker. It's amazing to be able to learn something new every day. How you build a massive project like this while keeping people moving the whole time.